Hey guys, John here with another video. This time we're going to do more house DIY and setups and product reviews. So I actually have something special today. The folks at Many Bidets actually sent over the Eco Nova bidet. It's an elongated bidet with a slim profile, and it's supposed to be kind of entering the high tier end of bidets. So as you may recall, about a year ago, we actually did a bidet installation for the Costco bidets that we bought. We have two Totos around the house, and then we installed a bio bidet here. And while this is all good and fine, nothing's actually wrong with it so far, we actually do desire a little bit of an upgrade from this. So we're gonna replace this. And I want to give a full disclaimer. While Many Bidets did send us this, they actually allowed us to do an honest review, no strings attached. So I'm going to be honest with this review as much as I can. This thing actually does cost around $700-ish. I'll put the price on the screen right there. You can buy this off Many Bidets. You can also find this on Amazon as well as other retailers as well. At that price, you are entering the high-end market of bidets. Not quite the $1,000 plus range, but you are getting close to it. I mean, honestly, at first glance, for this price, you could get two of the Toto bidets that I reviewed off of Costco or other retailers. But let's unbox this, let's install it, and let's see if this truly is worth the premium price it's asking for. Alright, so unboxing the new bidet, we can see that it is indeed a fit for elongated toilet seats. It feels very similar to the bio bidet, I would say. A little bit heavier when you lift it. There are more premium parts in here. I can see that the hose feels a lot more sturdier. They include their own metal T-valve with tools. And then the remote, I think, is actually the most fancy of any bidet I've seen. All right, holding this in my arms right now. Yeah, this is a really premium metal finish remote. It's in this kind of like rose gold color almost. This is fancier than all of my TV remotes downstairs, honestly. You have buttons for water pressure, nozzle position, auto clean, posterior wash, dryer, front wash. You can set stuff like the water temperature, dryer temperature, seat temperature. You can even do a nightlight nozzle clean, and it comes with this little holder to which you can then mount to a wall if you should choose to do so. And then the rest of the stuff is the instructions. You have the mounting bracket in the back, and then it also comes with this little kind of like mounting bracket guide where you put it on your toilet seat to do so. That's honestly super handy. So I'm going to start with uninstalling my current bidet. We're probably going to clean it, store it. We don't want to throw it away. We're probably going to reuse this in some other bathroom or give it to our family or something like that, because it's still like within the warranty period. So I'm going to go ahead and do it. All right, we have removed the old bidet, cleaned up any leaks, and also took the opportunity to wipe the toilet thoroughly clean with sanitizing wipes and everything. So we are now ready to install our new bidet. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do a time lapse of me installing the bidet. If you've installed bidets before, it should only take you less than 30 minutes to do so. Many bidets also have a really good installation video on their channel, so I'm gonna go ahead and link it on top right here in the description box for you guys to see. So installation went like a breeze. It was all good, no leaks or anything. The provided valve and the cord went well. The bracket, I really like how during the installation process they gave you this little bracket thing. It tells exactly where to put the bracket, the catch plates, and there's instructions on here. This is really good, especially for first time bidet installers. So let's get this plugged in and let's see if it works. We have a little cord here. I wouldn't say it's too long. Yeah, you get to just plug it nearest your outlet. Oh, there we go. Power activated. Very nice. Just a kind of a first time water cleaning right there. Still monitoring, no leaks, which means it's a successful installation. I think the only thing I do know is while they do give you a metal T-valve and this metal cord, this thing right here that attaches to the water supply to the bidet, it's not metal itself, so you gotta be a little bit careful not to accidentally cross-thread it. That's probably one of the only cons I'm noticing so far. Looks like, yep, there's the UV light, it activated, and it looks like everything is working out of the box. Let's test it with the remote. Alright, so with our remote right here, we can access all the functions. There is a sensor. The sensor icon is actually right here where the sticker is. So in order for the water to activate, I actually need to press down on it and then click one of these buttons to actually activate it. So I'm just going to do this with my hands, holding down the sensor. So immediately holding down the sensor activated the little water cleaning it does right there every time you sit down. And then I'm going to go ahead and do a front wash. I'm going to use my hand to kind of block the water. You can see the nozzle coming out. Oh, there we go. There's the water going. Now if I let go of my hand, it's going to notice that my butt's not on the sensor anymore. So then the sensor itself is going to automatically stop and retract, just like that. Because it is sensor activated, notice if I just hit front wash, it doesn't actually react to it because it knows that no one is actually sitting on the sensor. So it only activates if someone's sitting on the sensor, just so it doesn't start spraying water everywhere and then suddenly you have insane water damage in your restroom. So even the dryer doesn't work if you're not sitting on it. Another little con I want to mention, it's actually kind of hard to get this sensor sticker out of right here. I'm probably going to need some longer nails or some tool to get this off, but I don't like how hard it is to get something like this off. So I want to reiterate that there are actually no buttons, not many. There's nothing on this side except for the release button down here to release the seat if you want to take it off. And then on this side, there's only two buttons. There's only a power on or off right here. So if I press it on, it turns the bidet on. If I hold it, it turns it off. So the off button, if you press it once, will also cease any function that it's doing, whether it's drying, spraying, or doing anything else. There is this auto button right here, which if you press it and if you're sitting down, then it'll do an auto wash and auto dry for you in case you don't want to reach for the remote. And then speaking of the remote, it does come with this own matching little remote caddy that it sits in. Now you can use the included nails to kind of drill this into your wall if you want to do so. But it's also, I believe, flat enough for me to just do a command strip. I think that's probably enough to hold it in place without damaging our bathroom wall, so I might go with that. So I don't have exactly a good way to show this to you, but I'm going to go ahead and just press on the sensor button. It's going to start the little immediate clean and mist at the start. And then I want to actually start the dryer. So I'm going to start the dryer. So the dryer is blowing right now. I'm feeling it through my fingers. Oh yeah, that is warm. That is hot. Woo! Maybe a little bit too burning for me. But luckily, I can adjust the temperature right here if I wanted to. You can see the different colors. Assuming red is the hottest, blue is the lowest, pink is kind of in the middle. You can do the same with the water temperature, as well as the seat temperature. So right now, at the hottest, I would say, I feel like the seat feels decently warm on the hottest. It's not burn your butt kind of hot, but it's definitely warm. The dryer is actually really warm when it's on the highest setting. Now I'm going to test the water to see if that's actually hot. Alright, film this. Testing the water bidet. Okay, it starts off a little cold. Ooh, but it actually gets decently warm now. Ooh, yeah, no, that is a good temperature right there. So people who like hot bidets, I think you'll be satisfied with that. That is decently warm. It is also a soft close, so if I go ahead and close the lid, it'll softly go all the way down. Also want to show off the strength of the UV light. So if it is completely dark, you actually don't see much of an outline, I would say, if it's completely dark. Let's see, I'm going to turn off. So you really only see kind of the outline of that little circle for the power on and off. But if you lift up the lid, it is blue, super blue. In fact, much more blue than my Bio bidet seat. Okay, so now that we have the Echo Nova bidet seat installed, I want to talk about some of my pros and cons of this device. So definitely right off the bat, some of the pros is I definitely feel the premiumness in some of the materials, right? They include a T-valve, the metal hose, and then the features itself, especially the remote control, feel very premium. It is endless warm water, right? It's a tankless design. So that means if you want to just sit there and just have warm water blasting up as much as you want, you can do that, right? You're not limited by any water in the tank, similar to how my Totos downstairs by Costco, they're tank designs, they're not tankless. And then the nozzle itself, the one that comes out and sprays, is actually made of stainless steel. It does feel really premium, and I can see how the self-washing functions really help. There's also UV light as well. Some people say that UV light helps sanitize the nozzle after every time it comes out because it is stainless steel. So that is an awesome feature. And then obviously the remote itself has a ton of customization options, custom wash settings. You can adjust the temperatures for everything. It is a wireless remote control. That's very important actually. There is not a lot of devices that use kind of like a remote control for your bidet. We've seen designs where there's like a command panel attached to the bidet, right? We've also seen ones where you install it to the wall, but to have a separate remote control just like your living room and a premium remote at that, I believe that is a very strong suit of this bidet, especially because this bidet I think excels when you are using it in a very slim bathroom like this, so you want it to occupy as less space as possible. And if you buy this bidet through Many Bidets, they offer a 4-year full warranty and lifetime support. It's a family-run business. The representative chatted to was extremely nice, explained everything with detail. And yeah, there is a 180-day risk-free trial. If you just want to try out, if it doesn't fit your needs, you can return it for a full refund. You can also buy this through other retailers as well, but they're going to have their own various warranties and support for it. Now, I want to talk about my honest cons about this video. There's no bullet points for me to read off here. This is my honest thoughts. So the biggest elephant in the room, I think, is definitely the price tag. Now, they are claiming that this is an entry-level, high-end bidet. Okay, like we're not talking about bidets that are 100, 200 from various retailers, right? This is a $700 bidet. It's not just from Many Bidets, it's also everywhere else that bidets are sold as well. Now, what I can say is that if you want one of the best slim, sleek, tankless bidets that you can just install yourself in under 30 minutes, I think this one beats the Bio bidet I had. This one beats the Toto bidet I have, right? It's definitely a high quality product for what it is. Now, is it worth $700? I think that's very hard to say. I would recommend installing this in a bathroom which you are going to use a lot, right? Like we're in my master bathroom right now. You should install it in some place where there's gonna be a high amount of traffic and usage. Or else I feel like something like that is a waste in like a guest bathroom or a bathroom you're never going to use. And then other cons, I think once you get into the $700 to $1,000 price range, you're looking at some pretty competitive options out there, right? Like there's some full out toilet bidet seats instead of just like these attach-on bidets. There's bidets with some interesting features, like e-water or like open, close, soft lids, or like other fancy tech and sensors in there. I think for this one, it strives to do what it's meant to do, and it's just be one of the best sleek design bidets that can fit a small bathroom. Another con I kind of want to mention, I don't know if this is just something with my model, but if you open the lid, sometimes you can kind of hear a like this tiny rattling sound. It sounds like there's something kind of like in it. I'm not too sure what it is, but I mean, it doesn't interfere with the product in any way, but there's a little bit, maybe like a loose nut or something in there. And then another one to call out, the extension cord really isn't that long. Like I would say this is maybe like 2 feet, a little bit over 2 feet tops. So you better hope that your outlet is close enough to your bidet. Otherwise, if it's like on a little bit further in the bathroom, you're going to look at an extension cord solution in order to plug it in. So that was my honest review of the Echo Nova bidet. This is sold by, again, Many Bidets as well as other retailers. I hope you found that helpful. For me, I think I am very satisfied with this upgrade. I was a little fed up with my Bio bidet. I can sense why I started to become cheap. Like the seats started yellowing a lot. Sometimes the response to like the controls weren't as intuitive, and sometimes there was a bit of a lag on it. So we've been meaning to upgrade from it for a while. I think we are pretty happy with this. This is a very used toilet in the house, and I definitely want a top of the line bidet for that use case. I'll have product links in the description box below, as well as in the pinned comment. But yeah, let me know if you guys have any comments about this bidet. Do you own this one? Do you own another bidet? Do you have other bidet recommendations? Please comment down below what you guys think, and I hope to see you guys in the next house DIY or setup videos. Until then, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.